this presentation, we'll introduce the concept of employee recruitment. We'll also describe what your role as a manager will be in the recruitment process. The term recruitment refers to the activities a company engages in to identify potential employees, communicate job and organizational attributes to potential hires, and convince qualified individuals to apply for existing openings in the company. A successful organization recognizes that it's important to recruit both internally, within the organization, and externally, outside the organization. As you read the following sections, think about how an organization in which you're familiar and how the organization would go about recruiting employees. Think too about the advantages and disadvantages of using various approaches described. Many organizations recognize that the best place to find employees for job openings is within the organization itself. It just makes good business sense to retain current employees by giving them the opportunity for new challenges and positions. Also, employees who have greater opportunities within an organization generally are more satisfied than those with fewer opportunities. Here are some guidelines for ensuring internal recruitment is successful. Develop and communicate job pathways for promotion and lateral moves. Develop a process for job posting that's accessible to all employees. Ensure job advertisements clearly communicate job requirements and expectations. Use employee records to identify potential candidates for open positions. Follow up with all internal applicants to acknowledge their application, keeping an open line of communication. Treat all internal candidates at the same level of care that you would any other candidate. A job posting system is the most frequently used approach to notify current employees about job openings. This approach can be as informal as posting a note on a bulletin board or as formal as having a job announcement system managed electronically. The goal of a job posting is straightforward: to get the word out about a job opening to as many individuals in the organization as possible. An organization that cannot fill jobs internally or has decided that new employees are needed can choose from a wide range of sources of recruiting job applicants in the external labor market. When we think about external recruitment, we also think about job advertisements, job fairs, and the internet. Choosing an external recruitment source is often dictated by several factors, including the nature and location of the job. In general, two factors have the greatest impact on recruiting. First, the skill level of the job. The higher skill level, the harder it might be to find qualified candidates. The second factor is related. The harder it is to find candidates, the broader the geographic area in which you must search. There are a number of external recruitment methods, from advertising in local newspapers, national papers, or the internet, schools, including both high schools and colleges, career fairs offered by many organizations and common bond groups, agencies that help employees place in certain jobs, skills, or categories, associations of professional individuals, temporary employees, referrals, which is an incredibly important source of external recruitment, sourcing, and re-recruiting employees that once worked for us. In the late 1990s, employers were having a hard time attracting employees. As a result, they started paying more attention to how marketers persuaded customers to buy goods and services. Employees subsequently adopted and applied marketing concepts to creating a value proposition and employment brand. Now recruiters talk about creating this value proposition for recruiting employees, especially top talent. Recruiting is now a form of marketing. Decisions have to be made about how much information to give job applicants. One line of research suggests that a balanced recruitment message will have the best long-term results. Research has also found that a balanced message provides positive information about the company, as well as information likely to be less favorable to some applicants. Such a message is referred to as a realistic job preview. We tell employees exactly what to expect in the environment, the work, and the job. All too often, people apply for jobs and wait a long time to hear back from companies or never hear from them at all. Remember that the recruitment process is concerned with generating interest in the company and maintaining a positive image. You never know if a candidate today will be your employee tomorrow, so make sure that your communication process is robust. There's nothing more frustrating than putting the work into applying for a job at an organization that you're extraordinarily interested in and not hearing from them. It sends a message about who you are as an organization. So develop robust recruitment communication strategies and apply them well in communicating with your candidates.